Gotta see today's video. We got some exciting season. We're trying new things, growing 2 pumpkins on one plant. The other plant, we're growing 4 pumpkins on one plant. We decided, hey, we'd like to have some pumpkins at the end of the season. We'd like to load them up in the 65 Chevy, take them to weigh-offs, take them to county fairs, take them to car shows. Too much fun to be had just to keep blowing one pumpkin and blowing it up. So hey, join us today. Check out this video. Beautiful. We got some beautiful orange pumpkins from the 2453 Sherwood. Hey, thank you, Jim. It's awesome seed, awesome plant. We got some nice pumpkins too on the 2551 Ford. All right, thank you, Jim, for the seeds. All right, so check these out. We got some honeys. Check out some nice honeys. Please join. Feeding 2 pumpkins on one plant, day 40. That one right there's, was it 850 pounds on day 40? Doing about 26 pounds a day. The other one over there, day 50, almost 1,100 pounds, doing about 25 pounds a day. So we're dividing 50 pounds a day between 2 pumpkins. I'm happy with that. I'm going for a couple of Howard Dills. I hope we get 2 Howard Dill awards. Of course, we will take them to 2 different weigh-offs, and that would be awesome. Right now I'm watering in some Wallace 522 humic fulvic seaweed, also some Morgans, some Kelpful CalMag, and we're also doing some manganese and some soluble boron. Anyways, here we go. We're going to try to get uniform watering. I'm happy with this. We were getting 82 pounds a day. It's dropped down to like 52 pounds a day, but the pumpkins have gotten bigger. They've gotten bigger. They're slowing down. I'll give you some shots here of the other angle. We're very happy. I'm very happy with the results. I'm hoping if we can get 2 1,500 pounders on here by the end of the season, that'd be 3,000 pounds on one plant. That'd be cool. Maybe we can do a little better. I don't know. We're gonna keep them healthy, keep them growing. Here's my new growth. Here's my new vine growth here. This is gonna support me in September. Out there, that's all new vine growth. That's gonna support me. These leaves will be fizzling out. The older leaves, which need less water, so I hand water, giving more water out farther, less in farther. I don't have all the micro gadgets. I'm not spending $40,000 to grow pumpkins. That's okay if you got the money. Bubba ain't got that kind of cake. All right. So here's my 150 plant. She's kind of ugly. The stem's oozing. She's a little bit ugly, ruggly. There's my 150 on August 6th. For documentation, we're giving it all the same medicine. Next year, this will be definite orange grower. Jackson might put field pumpkins here. He says he wants to do field pumpkins. There's his cantaloupe. If you're one of the cantaloupe followers, there's this cantaloupe. We're hoping to take that to the state fair in 3 weeks. Actually, now it's less than 3 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks from yesterday, Michigan State Fair. Please join us. But yeah, I love Clementine. That's Clementine on the left, Gourdyetta on the right. I'll give you some closer shots here of them and give you a little more info. Mainly looking today was I did an Epsom salts. This is like in a 16-ounce glass of Epsom salts in 100 gallons of water, because I'm looking at my leaves. I'm reading my leaves, and they look like they need nitrogen and sulfur, both, the young growth. So you're competing. Not only are we putting on 52 pounds a day onto 2 pumpkins, 25, 26 pounds each, we are feeding this new growth. So actually it's amazing. I pinched off a lot of it. I thought, okay, we got enough growth for now. And I pinched a lot of the little guys off, although it's not perfect. If you can see, there's a little guy needs to come off today. But, you know, a lot of new growers think, oh my God, you got to pinch off every flower and every bud, or you're not going to get a big pumpkin. Well, that's simply not true. It's just you're putting the energy into one fruit, but it's not that critical. It's not like the big secret is every flower must be pinched. It's not that intense. Just to let the new guys know. All right. Right now I'm rinsing the Epsom salts, I call them the Buddy Epsom salts. If you're an old timer, the Buddy Epsom salts. Epsom salts is magnesium, sulfur. We're putting that into the soil. All right. We'll see back in a few days if this greens them up. greens them up and makes them look a little less yearny. This to me looks kind of yearny. Give you a better view. And hey, this is our 2551 Ford. Okay, we got the Don't You Grow No Ugly Pumpkin. Jackson wants to take one to the Michigan State Fair. I believe it's this one. And there's another one over there with the United States flag blanket. We got a Goodwill store, 4 in a row. When I saw this pumpkin in the beginning, I thought the plant was defective and was producing oddballs. Well, it turned out it must have been environmental, because the pumpkins, the better shapes, are bigger, better shapes later on were developed. But we decided to run with 4. We like the idea. We're not trying to be world champions. We like the idea of ending up with some nice pumpkins to take state fairs, local contests. Now here's our big one. I'm growing 2 on 1 plant. This is Gourdyetta. We named it Gourdyetta. Here's Gourdyetta. And yeah, she's a honey. If we can just get these to the finish line, have potential Howard Dill. You can see there's a couple mild sag lines in there, but I think she's thick enough. I think she'll be okay. We got this one little deep rib that's caused us problems in the past, but one thing I've noticed different, the deep rib doesn't follow all the way down to the blossom. It kind of disappears as it gets down to the blossom. So I think we're gonna be okay. Fingers crossed. And then over there is Clementine. Let me take you over and give you a better shot of Clementine. Here is Clementine. Now some might say, oh, Bubba's lost his nerve. He's growing 2 on a plant. Well, no, it's too much work to blow them up and you got nothing. Here's another reason why I decided to do sulfur. I seen this yellow in here. I'm going sulfur. This plant's screaming, I need sulfur. So Epsom salts, Buddy Epsom salts. Oh, look at, what are you guys doing in here? Get out of here. Anyway, here she is. Clementine. She's like 850 pounds. She's getting a couple little stems. Now most guys will flip out, start sending me emails. Oh my goodness, I got 7. That's 7 on there. She stem's starting to split. Down here's a big gash. I just keep 7 on there so fruit flies will die trying to enter. All right, she's fine. She's fine. Hopefully she'll make it to the finish line. She's got a beautiful shape. Shaped just like a Clementine orange. And Jackson named her. So there we go. Looks like I see a little fertility water on here. I can see the humic acid in the water. I'm gonna have to rinse that off real quick. Cover them back up and go to work. But here's your secondary vine. You follow that vine up there, you can see up there. I'll zoom in. There's where the main vine splits off the 2 directions. I let a tertiary go over here. I'm sorry. I cut the main vine, let a secondary create a new main vine to that pumpkin. Did the same thing this direction. Travis Ginger suggested this design. I'm following Travis's. There you go. I'm gonna grow a couple of honeys. Down the hill, the 150 plant. Jackson's hoping for a new state record cantaloupe. Don't know if we'll get there, but it'll be a personal best for Jack, since how he's never grown cantaloupes before. And there's the honey. There's the honey. All right, thanks for joining us. Any questions or comments, post them below. Double megas, unbelievable. Look at this. They're twins. They're twins.